Broncos will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Temple's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Hart. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, defenders have to really understand body position and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Temple lining up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Using his legs, it's Riley. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Finds his man. It's Riley. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown. touchdown from here. Back has it. Fighting off the defender. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position. But if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They just haven't been able to get much going so far, punting it away on both possessions. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The toss to the right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Power football with the run.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Combs. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Worthy. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They're going back to the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Madsen. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Combs. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Riley. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Terry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
Running back searching for a hole. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Hart. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holmes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. It's Riley.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Combs. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Temple lines up quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Wants to throw again. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Combs. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're risking giving up prime field position as they go for it on 4th and long from the 44. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll the 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's
got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Hart. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The Owls in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released. It falls to the turf.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as it's...
Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
He's in open space downfield. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Trying to set the tone with the run. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking for space. It's Riley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the 2nd play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Hart. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And some room to work. Crosses the 35. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
The short hands, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Hart. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on second and goal. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. And they will score. Touchdown, Owls. They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more
There he goes! And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Riley. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Running to Green. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Pushes ahead. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was... absolutely wide open.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Temple line. Punted away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They are all over that one. They tried the fake and no one, and I mean no one, was fooled. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boise State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Hart. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Temple lining up to punt it away. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this range as concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Gonna run it. It's Riley.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The blue turf wobbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To the air, it's Hart. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Gonna look downfield again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Especially when you go for those fourth down situations. You do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Irvin. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Hands it off. Got some room to run. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown Broncos! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, he'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Temple lines up quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback may change this route. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now... he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Unloads it left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Combs.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Combs. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Irvin. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's got it on the run. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one over, down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by the
It's there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.